Talk to you about grooming today. Today has been what I call spa day. And spa day is when you work on you, and that's all day. I haven't had anybody at the farm here, so I've been just grounding myself with nature. I've been picking out the little grasses that are sharp in the lawn here, so when we play on the lawn, it doesn't prick our feet. And this is exactly like your skin. Look at the grass right now as your skin. We just went ahead and cut the lawn, just like if you would trim the hairs on your body. You don't need long hairs because you can't do terrain modification with long hairs. And you cut the lawn. Not only cut the lawn, okay, so figure out what does that mean. Well, the body is just like cutting the lawn, just like grooming yourself, grooming your pet, trimming your trees. This is a lifelong lifestyle. It's not something that you just do on the weekend and you forget about it, like going to church. Yeah, you take your soul out of the closet on Saturday night, and then Sunday morning you put it on and you go to... Video shut off because we're running out of film, but I want to show you. Your body is just like cutting the lawn. It's just like weeding out the weeds that you don't want in your grass. You're trying to groom yourself, and that's what terrain modification is all about. It's grooming yourself. So on Sunday, I groom myself all day. I laid out in the sun for about an hour with my clothes off. I cleaned my skin today with the alcohol solution. I did gua sha. I went ahead and did a little exercise, and it's my day. No one's here. I trimmed trees and cut called the Healy grass for about 3 hours with my clothes off, grounding myself. As you can see, I don't have shoes on, and I'm just grounding myself to this pristine, beautiful grass. Okay, so I just wanted to sort of give you this idea, this concept. Terrain modification is very important to your skin, to your outer surface. There are actually not billions, but trillions of passengers that live in your pores. That the sun, remember, does not burn you. You get burnt with the microbes that live on top of your skin. So if you wipe them off, then you just get the sun, like right now. Wow, the sun is powerful. There's an M-class flare right now going off, so we have way more than 300 kilometers per second of solar stream of plasma, and you can really feel it here in Hawaii because you get the equal amount of energies of the north and south. So you get a beautiful, uncorrupted, there's no pollution here, as you can see. Here are the birds, and you can see the air and the clouds are real, and it's just beautiful right now. It's only about probably 75 degrees or so, but okay, so this is what I did just to show you, because my camera's going to shut off in a sec. I went around and I trimmed the palm trees. I trimmed about 300 palms. These are all coconut palms called Samoa palms. 5 years they give us coconuts. Here's our little banana orchard, one of them. We've got about 5. And I planted these about 6 months ago, and you can see how big they grew. About 7 months maybe. They've even got beautiful bananas, and wow, that thing's alien. Okay, let me just show you real quick over here. So I'm walking on the ground here, and I'm actually like looking at my own skin. The grass is just like my skin, so I'm terrain modifying the grass here because I terrain modify everything. We planted an additional 150 palms. You can see them all up and down this lane. And I trimmed all the trees here just to get them so they have max energy. These are all coffee trees we planted. And here's the lychee. That some of it is getting nice and mature. Let me grab one here. And you can see the beautiful lychee. Yeah. Eyeball. So energetic. So cleansing. Okay. Anyways. That's it. So, terrain modification, remember, is in everything you do. It's not only your body, it's not only your mind, but it's also your living space. Are your sheets clean? Do you use the solution after you go number 2 and clean yourself real good? If not, why do you think a lot of guys have prostate problems? They're wiping their, well, self, I was going to say arse, with the dirtiest paper there is on the planet. Bleached, recycled, it's butt paper, okay? Perfumes, weird, just a lot of stuff in it. So if you don't clean that off, what you do is it's just like spraying between your legs a little perfume, and that gland down there gets toxic very quick. So it's one of the things to be able to understand about toxicity in glands, but the last thing you want to do is have what's called DBS, dirty butt syndrome. And we'll leave it at that, because smelling somebody that doesn't know how to actually have any hygiene at all is not something that we want to do. Okay, terrain modification. Come to Earther Academy, and we have a lot of information that we share with people about group movement, about transitions, questions, answers, self-treatments, to be able to actually look at what you have as just a condition, and this condition can be manipulated and self-treated by yourself. Once you get sick though, once you're sick, that's it. You have to go to a guy with a white jacket, and of course make sure that you look at his cards to be able to see what kind of degree he has or she has, and make sure you also tell them to take their clothes off so they can show you their pedigree, because the pedigree, of course, is definitely part of the program. Because if you can't take the information that you learn and put it to yourself, then we know that you're a charlatan. We know that you're just playing with the pharmacological, pharmaceutical, called pharma business, whatever ways you want to call it. There's a lot of different names for it, but it is a business to be able to well, get people sick and give them the problem, reaction, and oh yes, I have the solution for you too. Okay, anyways, that's enough. I'm going to run out of film. We will see you next time, and aloha from Hawaii. There we go. I'm just going to pan off to the moon right here. It's about 3/4. And that's it.
Important reminder. All information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earth Shift Live radio talk show or therein.